Welcome. Welcome to Gentle Healing Yoga. This is Kali Rose. Please get comfortable on your sit bones. And if it's hard to sit on the floor, you're welcome to sit in a chair. Or you can make some adjustments with some props. A rolled up blanket, a little tiny bolster, towel under the edge of your butt. So sitting comfortably. Legs crossed, legs extended, a little bit of both. Just be comfortable. Let's find the magic of our breath. So feel it enter your body. Soften, close those eyes. And take that external focus and bring it within. So let's come together in oneness. Let's root down and then rise up. And in this quietude, you might find yourself becoming aware of thoughts, feelings, things. Your thoughts, residue of the day, the week, the month, the year, your life. Simply slow down these thoughts. Let them come and let them go. Be the witness and don't get caught in the drama. No expectations. Only possibilities, for possibilities are endless. Now feel your aura, the energy that surrounds you. Allow your inner energy, your prana, to move into your aura, rising up into samadhi, and breathing. And then today, let's put our hands together in mandala mudra. So your pinkies, your fingertips all coming together. So this represents a circle of wholeness, circle of health and well-being. So mudras are hand gestures, and generally it takes a good minute. Feel all the healing properties. So this is all 7 chakras. It's anxiety, depression. It helps stop repetitive circular thought patterns. And just allow your thoughts to come and go as you hold this mudra. So one more breath. Release. Let's do some supigrin, some somatics, some joint freeing, preliminary yoga that we always start our practices with. So we allow our chins to humbly fall forward, and all of our thoughts pouring out of our heads into the earth to be recycled. Gathered up later. Let's take that heavy head and rock it gently side to side. So we brush away the stress of your day, or if you're just waking up, cobwebs of your dreams. And then let's try a complete circle all the way around. And if that felt okay, return it. Unwind. Chins back into the hollow of your throat. Heads are heavy. Inhale the head up slow. When y'all make it all the way up to the top, small circles with your shoulders. So joint freeing clears negative energy from your organs, your parts, your joints. Inhale, let us shrug up. Press those legs down, creating more space in your core. More space, more possibility for peace and bliss. And then exhale, we'll raise our arms. We'll rise up inside our space. Let's clear our aura. Circles with your hands as we loosen up our elbows. Let's reverse this. And then from our wrist, just a little bit is all that it takes. You're also releasing lactic acid, uric acids, toxins from the joints. Return it. And as though you're playing a piano, just wiggle, loosen up those fingers. And then gently shake out your hands, your arms, and whatever feels tight from your navel up. And then let's do a rib cage roll. Let's get the middle of the body. So this lubricates your spine. It detoxes all the organs, the components of your core. Let's reverse. Let's unwind. And then if you have anything underneath your sit bones, time to remove it. And let's clear that root chakra, your tailbone area. And then return it. So weaving, yoga therapy, Feldenkrais somatics. Let's rock it back and forth. And Donna Eden's energy medicine. And our practices together. Take her to your sit bones, arching around your back. So we start out easy. And then let's exaggerate. Put more effort in. One more. So push your heart forward. Bring your elbows closer to your sides. And we're going to pause. Let's inhale your heart up a little higher. And then exhale, soften up, round up. And let's kick up that left foot and continue with the left side, the lunar side, the feminine side. Let's return it. And then pulling this leg straighter. And if you can't grab your foot, grab the back of this leg. Push your foot up higher. Lift up your heart and bring the leg in a little closer. Breathe deep into your hamstring. And then circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Return it. And then onto our hips. Let's rock our baby. So nice and easy. Open up those hip joints. And then let's put this leg down. Turn the bottom of your foot up and your thumbs, creating little circles in the roots of your toes. So lactic acid, uric acid bubbles, if you don't break them up, they will harden. And that's pretty much one of the reasons we get arthritis. Into those pads beneath those roots. Let's meander down into the arch of our foot. And when you all get to your heel, take your thumb or a couple of knuckles and work the perimeter. Little circles all around the edge of your heel. It brings healing energy into the left side of your spine. Dead center of your heel. And then today, let's pry our toes apart. So take your big toe and your second toe and open them up. Can't break them. Second and the third toe, you might end up reshaping them a little bit, breaking up scar tissue and adhesions, those uric acid, lactic acid bubbles. So the third and the fourth, how you doing? Fourth and the fifth. And then let's tuck her in and kick up that right foot, masculine, solar side. Circles with his heel. And then return it. Let's take this leg and pull it straighter. And remember, you don't have to grab your foot. You can grab it anywhere. Foot up, the heart up, and the leg in. And then circles with this foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Return it. Bend at the knee and rock our baby. So joint freeing. So if you just need to do a little bit each day and you have a lot of pain issues, somatics is a wonderful thing. And then lay this leg down and turn the bottom of your right foot up and your thumbs creating circles in the roots of your toes. So our feet are our foundation, kind of like the basement of your home, the cellar walls. If you don't take care of them, the rest of the house will end up falling in eventually into the arch of your foot. And we're working our way down towards our heel. When you all get to that heel, circles on the perimeter of your heel. Dead center of your heel. And then same thing. So take your toes and spread them apart. Your big toe, your second toe. Second and the third. Third and the fourth. Fourth and the fifth. And then we take those two warmed up feet and we put them together in the front and back up your sit bones. Let's hang on to our feet or our ankles and inhale, breathing into your belly. And then let's lean forward. Baddha Konasana, the butterfly. And then eventually, when you get to your limit, the head gets heavy. So we're not straining our necks. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then let's back it up. So we're going to put our two hands behind our backs. I'm going to move over a little bit. Take that left knee and twist it to the right. So go to your limit. Pausing, backing up left shoulder, chin into the hollow of your throat. And then relax. Open up those legs. And let's take the right knee and push it to the left side. So go into your limit. Does one side feel easier? Or one side feel more challenging? Back up that right shoulder. Without judgment, without being critical. Just notice these things. And often we have a weaker and a more dominant side. Soften up and open up. Let's go from here to wide angle. Upavista Konasana, our legs out to the side. Our hands on the floor in front of us. And if this is not your cup of tea, just take a time out. Because we always do what we can and we leave the rest. Inhale, push down. And then exhale, walk, slide your hands out there. So we're going to our limit and we're all different. And letting that head get heavy and we breathe in and out of our nose. And while we're here, let's pick and choose our intention for today's class. Your Sankalpa, it's manifesting at its finest. And then let's back it up. Let's walk, slide them in. And let's take our legs and send them sideways, either to your right or to your left. And we're going to bounce. We're going to shake things out. And a little bit of hip walking up and down your yoga mat. Supported, unsupported, with arms, without arms. And then somewhere in the middle, let's rock it gently side to side, and if you'd like, add some arms. And then lean towards me and breathe. Lifting up that sit bone. Opening up the sacrum. Putting circulation in there. Change sides. Inhale, lift up that sit bone. So looking away from me. If this hurts you too far or too soon, back up. Somewhere back to neutral or Sushumna. So let's slide down our legs with your hands. Lift up your heart, lift up your rib cage, and see if you can go any farther. And then we let our heads get heavy. Pull our navel into our spine. And everybody has a different expression of this. And then let's back it up. Let's put that right hand outside our left leg. And inhale. Breathe that left hand behind you. Follow the hand with your gaze. And then exhale, return it. Keep your eyes on your prize, on that thumb. And then change sides. Inhale, breathe. That right hand behind you. Go to your limit. And then exhale. Keep your eyes on the prize. Return that hand to the opposite leg. And then while we're here, we're going to bring both knees in. As close as you can to your body, wrap your arms around your legs and let's try knee squeeze, knee hug, knee hold, otherwise known as Apanasana. In Sanskrit, you don't have to get close, just need to straighten that spine and open up all 24 vertebrae. Putting space in between each one takes pressure off the vertebrae, off the disc, and off the nerves that surround it. And then let's open up a little bit. So the knees into the crooks of your elbows. And take your right hand and grab your left wrist. Push your knees into the crooks of your elbows and straighten that spine. So you're opening up your wrist, your hands, your forearms, your elbows, your shoulders, and you're working your core. You're toning those abs. Let's soften up and change that grabbing hand. Left hand grabs the right hand. Push the knees into the crooks of your elbows. Straighten the spine. And let's inhale with this. And then soften up and exhale. Awesome. So we're going to round our backs and rocking and rolling. If your muscles, if you've warmed up, if you've already done somatics, you might even push a vertebrae in. That's out of alignment. And then let's pause. If you can, lift up your feet. Grab the backs of the knees and straighten the spine by lifting up your hearts. So everything's in nice alignment from the top of your head down to your tailbone. And then the feet will drop down. Straighten your spine and see if you can lift up your hands. And then ground those feet. Let's do it again. Grab behind the knees. Back up a little bit. Keep your spine straight. Kick up your feet and see if you can hold the pose. Rib cages right off your waist. And let's drop our feet down and we're going to roll it over onto all fours. So your hands will drop under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And if you've got knee issues, remember, I haven't done this in a while, roll your mat over. Puts a little bit more cushion between your knee and the floor. And then we find cat flow. We're arching and rounding our backs. And today, let's pause. So inhale, heads up, butts up, eyeballs into your eyebrows. So we're pouring through any disillusion in our life. We're cleaning up that third eye. And then exhale, round your back, and your gaze goes down towards your navel. It's called Nadi Drishti. So working on our creativity. Heads are heavy. Tuck that tailbone right underneath you. And then let's soften up and come to neutral. And then from here, let's tail wag. Rock those hips side to side. And some people will do this on a chair with their knees up and their hands on the edge of the chair. But make sure you have a good strong grip and make sure you have a good sturdy chair. So let's put cat flow and tail wag together. So there's no right or wrong, it's just your movement, it's your flow, it's the way your body wants to go. Let's reverse, let's unwind, let's go the other way. And into neutral, down dog, not for everyone. If you want to bypass this, we'll meet you up into Tadasana. Curl your toes under, lift up those knees, and push those heels down. Heads are heavy, sit bones are light. And then pump those heels, walk your dog. And let's walk or tippy toe, baby step your feet in towards your hands. And when you can't get any closer, rise up, bend your knees radically. And roll that spine up one vertebrae at a time. When you all make it all the way up, let's complement that forward bend with a back bend. So place your hands behind you, your elbows close. Bend your knees, rock your hips, and roll that prana upward. Breathing. And then heads up. Let's do it again. Let's ragdoll down. A gesture of surrender, a gesture of letting go. So soft knees, bent knees, radically bent knees, go to your limit. And then we're going to ragdoll up. Halfway up. Place your hands above your knees. Make sure your feet are shoulder hip width apart. Let's do it again. Let's arch our back. So butts up, heads up, and inhale here. And then round your back. So grab the back of those legs. Let your heads be heavy. And then let go. Let's ragdoll all the way up. When you make it all the way up to the top, let's bring up the sun. Feet shoulder hip width. 2 hands up above your head. So right hand grabs that left wrist. And let's crescent moon to your right. Heads are heavy. And rise up inside your space. Left hand grabs that right wrist. Soft knees. Let's crescent moon to the left. And then back to neutral, mandala mudra. So soft hands in your fingertips connecting. Bring it down in front of your heart. Soft eyes. Soft legs, soft arms. Time to go within. How are you really doing today? What's going on in your life? So let these thoughts come and let these thoughts go. So don't get caught in the drama. Just learn how to release things. Teaches us detachment 101. And then let's bring our hands up. Inhale, hands up above your head. So we're going to bring our hands together. Bring our hands down in front of our hearts. Bend your knees and back up in a little chair pose. Or you can do mandala mudra here too. So backing up, and we're going to twist to your right. Take your mudra and put it over to the right side. And then turn your head hard right. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then take your mudra over to the left side. Twisting, turning hard left. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then take your mudra back up to neutral. Let's bring it up above our heads. Knees are bent. Keeping your back safe. Bring it up above your head. And release it. Give the gift back. Ground your feet. Drop your shoulders down and tilt the head back. Now pick your heart up in your chest. Lift your rib cage up off your waist. And then heads up. Let's draw down the moon. So we're going to step it wide apart. And we're going to clasp our hands behind our backs. Fix shoulders, up, back, drop them down. Hearts up. Breathing in and out of our nose. Let's bend our knees. And let's bow humbly forward. Head's getting heavy halfway down. Hands up higher. Head down lower. And then we're coming up slow. Knees are bent radically. It's unclasped. Place your hands right above those knees. Drop your sit bones down. Shoulders getting close to your ears. And then let's take that left shoulder and twist it to the right. Turn your head to the right. Pull your navel into your spine. And then let's change sides. So right shoulder off to the left side. Turn your head hard left. Navel into your spine. And then back to neutral, Sushumna. Drop your left arm down and let your head hang. Time to start. Let's open up that left shoulder. And then return it. And then that left hand above that left knee and drop that right arm down with a heavy head. So let's stir. And then reverse that. Hands back above those knees. Let's rise up. So feet in a little closer. Soft knees. And let's find our elephant pose. Nice and easy, side to side. It's swaying with those heels coming up. And then we're going to do some qigong, some doing. So anchor those feet and just let your arms slap around. So we're hitting the liver meridian in the front. Got the kidney in the back, so we're detoxing liver and detoxing the kidneys. So let them rip, guys. And if this is too much work on your elbows or shoulders, take a time out. But otherwise, it's Eastern medicine, Chinese medicine. The liver and the kidneys, lower, lower, lower. Clasp our hands in the front. Let's bend our knees. And here we go, guys, making that figure eight with our hands. So good for any hand and wrist forearm issues. Figure eight laying on its side. And then see if you can unwind. Go the other way. A little bit slower. I'm slowing down too. I was going way too fast. And then mandala mudra. Let's straighten our legs. And lift our mudra over our heads. Inhale as you bring this circle of wellness above your head. Soft knees. And release your mudra. Let's draw down the moon. Halfway down. Right into Trikonasana, the triangle. Stepping while a little wider. Don't want to be in pain. You don't want it to be too easy. Just a little challenge. Let's hinge to the right. Tilt. Right hand coming down, left hand coming up. Gaze up towards that left thumb. Squeeze your sit bones closer together. Now we're working that low back. We're opening up the sides. And breathing. And then soft sit bones. Back to neutral, Sushumna. Let's do it on the other side. Hinge to your left. And tilt. Left hand coming down. Right hand coming up. Gaze up towards that right thumb. Squeezing sit bones closer. And soften those sit bones back to neutral, Sushumna. Let's twist our triangle. So we're going to spin to your left. Pick up that right heel. Hearts up, straighter spine. Sit bones closer. Soften up. Let's come back to neutral or Sushumna. Stretch your arms out. Palms up and inhale. A little bit of arm work. Exhale, roll them around. And then bring your hands back up. Let's pick up that left heel. Palms down. Sorry guys, palms down. And we're going to spin to your right. Go to your limit. Hearts up in your chest. Straighter spine. Rib cage off the waist. Squeeze your sit bones closer. And let's arrive back to neutral or Sushumna. So we're going to drop our arms down. And then inhale, bring up the sun. Mandala Mudra over your head. And then soft knees. Exhale, draw down the moon. Let's do that again. Inhale, bringing up the sun. Keeping your knees soft or bent gently. Mandala Mudra over your head. Let's keep it there and exhale. Straighter legs. Let's do a cleansing breath. The pollen count is so high. It hasn't rained in about a week. So release your mudra. Inhale and shrug up. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Ha! And if it's been raining, mold spores get high. So a lot of us have these sensitivities or allergies. Inhale, shrug up. Please, if you don't know about it, we sell Histablock here at the studio. It's nature's answer. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! It's nature's answer to Benadryl. It's all plant life. It's all healing. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Ha! And we verbalize it. When you verbalize it, you get rid of stress. One more. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! And we're drawing down the moon. Clearing your aura. Take your control back in your life. And y'all know if you need to drop them down, you should. And then we're going down to all fours, so I'll meet you there. So our hands beneath our shoulders and our knees close together. Let's strengthen our upper body. Let's kick back that right leg and bend and straighten your elbows. Shoot for 10. And remember, roll that mat under once or twice if your knees are sensitive. 6 of them. Here we go. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. So cross your right over your left. Drop those elbows down. Mandala Mudra. Pinkies, the fingertips coming together here. Heads are heavy so you're not straining your neck. Heads up and let's elbow walk far forward as far as you can and shift those hips down. Shift your weight forward and your hips are going to lower. Go to your limit and pause. So good for the low back, the hips, sciatic nerve. Let's back it up. Let's uncross, knees close together. Hands back under your shoulders. Kick back that left leg. Strengthen the upper body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Heads up. Left leg goes over your right, if you can. Elbows down, Mandala Mudra. Let your head be heavy. So breathing into all the areas of your body that are resisting or feeling a little bit uptight. So we're going to untighten these uptight parts and strengthen the parts that are too weak. Heads up and we're going to elbow walk it forward. Go as far as you can. Shift that weight forward. Let the hips come down gently, supporting lovingly. And we breathe in and out of our nose. And then we're backing it up. Knees wide apart. Back up and see if you can find either baby pose halfway back or child's pose all the way back. So a great place to reflect. A great place to reflect, to let go, and to go within. Heads up, so elbow walk it forward again and back up our legs. So let's stack one hand on top of the other. Rest your third eye. So we're going to bend at the knees and work the psoas muscle. Pick up that right knee only. Breathing in and out of your nose. So right knee coming down, left knee, bring it up. Remember to breathe when the going gets tough. We get breathing. The rest of the world holds their breath and depletes oxygen. Lower that left knee and let's cross kick. So when they don't get enough oxygen, they feel pain, inflammation. Everything gets amplified. Let's shuffle kick or flutter kick. And let's go to our side. So prop up that elbow and roll towards me. And I want you to take your fingers, your free hand, and find your sit bone. So when you find it, I want you to go on the inside towards your midline of the sit bone. And I want you to massage. We're breaking up scar tissue that forms around our sit bones, and it stops us from many poses. It's the first part of working your pelvic floor. Without a pelvic bowl specialist. And then start working around it, a little bit of massage, and maybe you can't find that sit bone. I have a hard time myself. So little circles with those fingertips, massage, break up any adhesions, scar tissues, or acid bubbles, lactic acid, uric acid. And then I would like you all to just roll over and flip sides. But I'm going to keep my face towards the camera, so I'm going to flip sides on my mat. So propped up on your elbow, your free hand locates that sit bone. And yep, we're going to start inside that sit bone, towards your midline, towards your rectum and anus, and begin this massage. And massage all around this sit bone that's exposed. All part of yoga therapy. Having a healthier back, hips, sciatic nerve. And when you get all the way around that sit bone, we're going to release and roll it over onto our backs. So transition time. Feet, shoulder, hip width apart. Breathing in and out of our nose. So notice how easy it is to breathe here. Our knees are bent, our feet flat. And we're connecting to Gaia, Mother Earth, and she's helping us purge negative energy. And then take that left foot ankle, put it on the right leg. Gracilis time, the muscle that runs from your pubic bone inside that left knee. If you can, gently push it away. And then release. Let's change legs. Let's change sides. So right leg, right ankle on that left leg. And work in the right gracilis. The emotion connected to your gracilis is despair. So if it's coming from a male, it'll be in the right gracilis. If it's coming from a female, it'll be on the left side. And yeah, you might get emotional while you're doing these asanas, these poses, as we work through the body parts and we clear the emotions connected to it. So feet, shoulder, hip width apart. Or let's take it wider today. Widen them up. Our arms out to the side. So we're going to twist it. Push those knees towards me. And breathe, retracting your chin into the hollow of your throat will help heal the neck, the cervical spine. And the breath in and out of your nose. Soften up and lift up those knees. Let's change sides. Push those knees away from me. Find your breath and retract the chin into the hollow of your throat. Breathing in and out of your nose. How does this feel? Is one side better than the other? Without being critical, folks. And soften up. Let the knees float up. And then walk your feet shoulder hip width. Arms by our sides. Let's find our bridge pose. Hips up, breathing in and out of our nose. Hips up higher. And then the release. Slowly. Lower. One vertebrae at a time. And when you all touch down, knees into your cupped hands and that gentle pumping in and out. And small circles with those knees. Rolling your head around simultaneously. Let's reverse it. Drop your feet down and let's straighten up. Let's straighten our legs and stretch our hands, our arms above our head. And it's a big inhale. Getting taller. Opening up our core, and then exhale, soften up and bring your arms down by your sides. And when you all get there, let's make circles with our feet. Circles with your hands. Roll your head around your shoulders. And then return it. It's a good time to find a prop, a pillow, whatever you need to be more comfortable in Savasana. So we're on our back, and some people like props under their knees, pillow under their head. And then whilst you're on your back, let's reconnect with our breaths and breathe. So we're going to inhale positive energy in. And exhale anything negative that we missed during our practice today. Inhaling positive. Exhale the negative. Breathing. Let's bring our thoughts down to our feet. Let them fall right or left, up or down, whatever way they will. So allow your feet to pull your ankles. Your legs. Your hands. Your arms. Your navel floating down towards your spine. Your rib cage dropping down effortlessly. Tilting your chin up ever so gently. Just allow your mouth to prop open. Allow your tongue to roll out the back of your head. Feel your eyeballs breaking through their sockets and sinking into the earth. Your forehead and your cheekbones crumbling. Before you decided to come back to the earth plane, you worked out a plan with your higher self, your creator, your I am presence, about the lessons that you wanted to learn, the karma you wanted to clear, and the gift you wanted to leave behind. How are you doing? breathing, connecting, releasing, letting go. Connects us to the earth, makes us feel safe and secure. As our body, mind, and soul reconnect, and bring us back to the earth. So we bend our knees and we plant our feet. And 7 chakras reactivate as we rock our heads gently side to side. The 6 senses, sight, hearing, tasting, feeling. Oh, what's the other one? I know the 6th one is the 6th sense, intuition. Roll your head towards me, and if it's a good side, let's continue to roll over onto it. Be mindful of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Let your head sink into the earth and feel all your recycled thoughts returning to you here. Feel how easy it is to breathe. And the 5 vayus, your currents in your body. Upward energy, downward energy, side to side energy, corkscrew energy, and energy that moves through you like the rays of the sun. I'll start reactivating. And then your 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, west. We have the same things that our earth has. The earth has the same things that we have. The 3 nadis, masculine, feminine, Sushumna. Let's rise up. The 2 electrical currents, Mudki, Budki, upward, downward energy. And then the 1 soul, who we really are underneath the many layers of conditioning. And you know, folks, that's what yoga's about. It's about unlearning, peeling the layers away of the onion so we find true self, Atman, who we really are. So let's find gratitude. Let's put the sides of our hands together. Visualize something that you're grateful for. See it in your mind's eye. Turn it into a starseed of light and plant it in your hands, your gratitude gardens. So your eyes are still soft or closed. Visualize your hands, your arms, your body illuminating. We are truly illuminated beings of light. We're souls with a body. We're not a body with a soul. So let's celebrate life with gratitude. Let's close up our gratitude gardens. And let's bring this right into our heart chakra. And if you go 1 inch to the right, scientists say if we have a soul, that's where it is. Of course we have souls. We are a soul. So put your thumbs right on that spot. And when you chant Om with me, feel your soul vibrate. Ready? Inhale. Namaste, everyone. See you next week.